expert.
Yes, we indeed. We have Kim Worsham here. Kim, we've been calling you one of the world's most foremost authorities on the history of the toilet. Are we hyping you too much?
You can call me whatever you'd like. I do think of myself as a toilet expert, so we can go with that too.
I'm telling you, I was on your website for like 15 minutes and I felt like I'm so much smarter now for doing this. So how did you get interested in this particular topic? Because it is part of it's serious and part of it's fun, of course.
Yeah, well, it is kind of a strange hobby to have, right? So when I was younger, I always kind of had a lot of GI problems, so I went to the bathroom a lot. And when I was little, I would like inspect the toilets at all the restaurants my family would go to make sure they were up to my personal code. Fast forward to my future and realize that 2 billion people in the world don't actually have access to sanitation, which kind of made me realize that I really wanted to make sure that they had it since I need it all the time. And then I found out that most of the world also didn't realize that there is a sanitation crisis. So I decided to take my knowledge in my career about sanitation and try to tell other people about it with a little bit of fun.
Yeah, it really is. It's fascinating because it's something that honestly, if you go maybe 2 hours without knowing where one is, you start to panic, but we don't know a lot about the history of this. Okay, so I've asked you to come up with some weird stories and weird anecdotes about the toilets. Go.
Yeah, I'm going to stick it to 3 because I could go for 2 hours. The first thing I always like to tell people, Thomas Crapper was not the inventor of the toilet.
What?
There's this kind of misconception that Thomas Crapper invented the toilet. What he really was a really good marketer. So one of the reasons we know his name is because he was one of the most influential businessmen in the toilet industry in the UK in the late 1800s, which is why we know his name. But there's somehow created this kind of mythos that he was the inventor, when in reality we've had toilets for at least 6,000 years in some way, shape, or form.
Okay, that's a good one. Number 2.
Yep. Number 2, toilets haven't always been a gendered thing. So nowadays it definitely makes sense for us to think about how to make sure they're inclusive. But gendered toilets only came about in Paris in the 1730s during a fancy ball as a way to give women a chance to socialize in a powder room with each other instead of doing it out in the open. So nowadays we're kind of going back to, maybe taking gender out, and I think that's kind of quirky as well. That we always think that it's like this women's men's thing, and it hasn't always been.
That's very quirky. Okay, I only got 30 seconds left. You got one more fact for us?
Yeah. The other one I wanted to say is the stuff in our toilet has been in court before. So in the 1700s in Japan, they had a court case about who had rights to using the human waste for fertilizer. So we're probably going to see that more in the future as well.
Interesting. Okay, tell people how they can learn more, because I'm telling you, your website is fantastic.
Thank you. Well, today I actually have one of my classes, The History of Toilets, with the New York Adventure Club. We're doing it online, so feel free to go to newyorkadventureclub.com and join our class. It's going to be at 5:30 Eastern Time, so in 2:30 Pacific time, but also go to flushwash.org. That is the website where you can go learn a few things. I do classes online all the time, and I also am happy to take class requests from other people. So feel free to contact me as well. I love talking toilets.
She loves talking toilets. Thank you so much. That was fascinating. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, glad I could be here.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. All right,
That was great.
back to you.